Let's move forward and discuss the mechanism of enzyme catalysis now. Mechanism of enzyme catalysis. See, first of all, the reactants which are taking part in the reactions. These reactants can be known as substrates, or one reactant is known as substrate. Now, this mechanism for this enzyme catalysis is divided in 3 steps. It's believed that this reaction happens as follows. Step number 1. First, this enzyme is binded to substrate. Substrate means reactant. I'll show this pictorially also. And an enzyme substrate complex is formed. E stands for enzyme, S stands for substrate. This enzyme substrate complex is formed. It's enzyme substrate complex. Then in step number 2, this enzyme substrate complex, this ES, gets converted into enzyme product complex. Now this enzyme substrate gets converted into enzyme. This is step number 2, S2, enzyme product complex. And in step number 3, this enzyme product complex gets decomposed in enzyme and products. We get our products and this enzyme is recovered back. Now let's see pictorially how this happens. See, first, this enzyme is believed to have some cavities on its surface like this. See, this E represents here enzyme, and this is step number 1. This enzyme is binded to the substrate. Let's make it like this. It will have a cavity like this, like this. See, this is our substrate. Now this enzyme has cavities on its surface, and this substrate have some bulged portion out correspondingly. Now this enzyme is binded to the substrate. That means these cavities fit in over here like this. So we will get a enzyme substrate complex like this. This is our enzyme E, and this is our substrate. Now see, these are binded now. Now in step number 2, this enzyme substrate complex, this is enzyme E and this is our substrate S, gets converted into enzyme product substrate. Now it's E, and this is not substrate. Now products have been formed. This is P. So product formation takes place on the surface of this enzyme, because these cavities on the enzyme surface have some active sites on it. Active sites, and active sites contain NH2 groups, OH groups, COOH groups like these. These sites are present in these cavities of the enzyme, and these sites are known as enzyme sites. Basically, enzyme is active because of these active sites. Now in step number 3, this enzyme product complex, this enzyme product complex, this is EP, gets decomposed in E. We recover our E like this, and we get some products. This is product number 1, this is product number 2. These 3 steps can govern the enzyme catalysis.